get on this.
Sorry, it started.
Hi, I am Tracy Woodall with Woodall Creative Group, and I am super excited to be with you on our Wednesday webinar. And the first Wednesday of every month is a marketing webinar just to help train, to get everybody on the same page across the nation. And I'm excited about being able to do this one on Gen Z summer camp. We're also watch out for the on every Monday you get a Marketing Monday email that gives you great information as well. So between the webinars and your Marketing Monday and all the great tools we have, we want to just stay in communication and provide excellent support. The next first Wednesday of March is March 1st. That is going to be a webinar on a deep dive into Canva and to social media. So mark your calendars for that. You'll be getting more notifications as well, but that is coming up and it's going to help you even further with summer camp. And today we're going to be going through the operations guide and the marketing very briefly, but mostly focusing on marketing here. At the end of the review, we'll have a question and answer. And I love live webinars because it gives you an opportunity to interact, not just with us as corporate and the marketing team, but also each other. So there's a chat button in Zoom in your tools. Click chat, and during the presentation, feel free to chat and put any questions in there, and we will be addressing those questions toward the end. Also, at the end of the webinar, we're going to have a survey and would love your feedback. Please take just a couple minutes to fill that out and give us some feedback on there. And it also is an area where you can ask for assistance or ask further questions or anything. And the third way to get support is we always have the email address marketing@kidsorkids.com. So would love for you to be able to communicate any of those three ways with us. And so here, let me go. We are going to be covering three topics here in this webinar, and we're excited because we're offering a unique thing. Gen Z Summer Camp is a great thing to be rolling out. You have a comprehensive marketing campaign and also an expanded operational support this year that I'm very excited about. You received a kit the second week of November. We wanted everybody to get a sneak peek and have early information in your hands. As far as that, your kit would have included things like a display for your a counter card display, samples of the marketing materials, and the full marketing guide. If you need additional pieces of that, all of that's also available on the marketing support and on the marketing site and portal and things. So you'll be able to get that information. But today, we're going to cover these three things. The marketing guide. Jim Balke from Woodall Creative Group is going to go over some details and answer questions as well for that. Rose Marketing, we have Ruth Ann here to go over some details and how they can provide specific support to your schools. I am briefly going to go over the operations guide. It's brand new. It is packed with information I'm super excited about. And we're going to be having a webinar on the 15th. It's in 2 Wednesdays. So all the full details, Jennifer with Kids Are Kids International will be doing that. She's worked hard with the team there at corporate, pulling all this information together and giving that, as well as more information on the upcoming summer camp curriculum. So with here, I'm going to introduce you to Jim. He's going to run through some of the information and in the marketing guide that you have already in hand.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jim Balke. Thank you for taking the time this morning. Our goal is to share information with you to make summer camp as easy to roll out and most effective rollout as it can be. As you can see here, the weekly themes, there's 11 of them. A lot of the schools will be using all 11. Some will tailor them back depending on what weeks they have available for summer camp. So keep that in mind as we're going through all of the marketing material, that the materials that you have can be custom made and custom tailored to the actual weeks that you will represent for your summer camp for your school. Okay, Tracy. Actually, go back one. As Tracy mentioned, the marketing guide came with your kit in November, but it's also available. I will go over all the platforms that you can download the information. So if you don't have it on hand, you can download it from 3 different sources. One thing operationally, just to, as we talk about the marketing materials, here's one opportunity that you could set up a table in the lobby and give it lots of summer camp bling. And you can include a lot of the items that have been created for marketing, such as the counter card, the flyers, handout cards, trifold brochures, display the t-shirts in a fun way to gain for the parents or the families that you have already, that they would know that this is going on because they'll see it as they come in and out of the lobby area. Okay. And as usual, with every campaign that's rolled out, you'll have a rollout calendar, which is an awesome resource. As you can see, all of the items are represented above, print and digital, color coded. And when you move down and you look at the months that you need to apply these marketing materials, you can see it's color coded, keyed, so that you know exactly when to do what you need to do. Very helpful when you roll these campaigns out. And as you move down further, there's detailed instructions about each of those items that you're going to set up, that you'll post. You'll be able to learn a little bit more about what you need to do with each of those items. And this is all in the marketing guide. So if again, refer to that. If you have to take these pages out and hang them up and refer to them so that you have them at fingertip, do what you need to do to make sure this is a successful campaign with your school. With the video posts, there's several videos that we have. Some of them are very short, and one of them is very long, and it does a deep dive into the program. And this also is, when you boost these videos on social media, now you're speaking to prospective families. This goes beyond your walls, beyond the families that you have enrolled now. So boosting is an awesome opportunity to get it out into the community. Yeah, Tracy, if you want to play that one video. Now, I don't know if anybody heard the sound on that. The sound, I couldn't hear the sound, but the music definitely, it definitely brings a lot of energy to that video, just so you know. So definitely, if you didn't hear the volume, download those, check those out, post them and boost them. Now, when we talk about boosting, there's a page in the marketing guide that walks you through what it takes to boost. And this is another opportunity to go beyond, to go beyond your walls and your enrolled families. So definitely take the time to boost these. This is a great way to advertise your program, because a lot of the other care facilities in the area, they're doing this, they're vying for attention for all the families in that area as well. So you definitely want, boosting is a good strategy for your school. And if you need help with the boosting part of it, Ruth Ann Rose, she'll be speaking later, and she's an expert that you can get in touch with to learn more about boosting if there's confusion with how to do that. So we definitely want to be there as resources for you. Okay. Digital files, we've got email templates. We've got Facebook headers that you can apply to your Facebook page. And we have a website page. All schools should have a website page with summer camp on advertised right now. And the key to this is that this is living on your website. So when you do post and you make people aware of this information and you want to guide them to find out more information, such as social media posts, you want to use this link in those posts to send them back to your site. Very important part. And then updating your summer camp website weeks information to accurately reflect your school, what they're offering as far as the week. So if you're only offering 10 weeks and there's 1 week that you're not offering, you'll want to have an admin, assign an admin if you don't have an admin, to go on the website, on your website, and eliminate or add any additional information to make sure that it's accurate for the program that you're launching. Okay. And we have flyers which has a front and back, and you can also customize it. You can see there, you can put your address, and you can also put custom information in there on the back and front. And you can also customize what weeks that you'll be offering. You can eliminate some if you need to. And then also on the brochure, same thing. You can add and customize your address, phone numbers. And the nice thing with the brochure is this is a prospective family opportunity. Take this out, and other like businesses that cater to children that the age that you need. Leave a couple of these. Ask if you can leave a couple of these with other establishments. Get the word out. Generate some interest with parents who may not know about what you're offering for summer camp. Tracy, anything else on that?
That's great. Just really making sure that's not only used internally. Those are external, very good for external marketing.
Yep. And this is the same scenario where you have the opportunity to reach out to families beyond your walls with an ad, download an ad, and you can put that in a publication. Again, that caters to the age group you're looking for, or the parents actually that may have children of that age. Could be local publications, handout cards and postcards. Two different things. They look very similar. The handout cards are something that you can hand out internally, and also put in family packets for anybody taking a tour. It's a very nice resource to send that information about summer camp. Postcard, that's something that you can actually mail to families. So if you have an address list of families that are enrolled, or even prospective families, you can have those printed. You can order them, have them sent to your school, fill them out, and send them to those families who could be prospective summer camp enrollees, and possible enroll their kids, their younger kids as well.
One thing about this is to be aware of on the marketing side, it is a turnkey program as well. If you're wanting to use this postcard or any postcard, you can inquire through the website about getting a mailing list, and they will work on the exact demographics, the geographical area specifically around your school, the quantity and the budget and everything for sending out those postcards. So you do not have to have a mailing list to get the promotion out. That is all available through the marketing site, kidsorkidsmarketing.com.
Very good. Excellent. Thanks, Tracy. And quintessential item, outdoor banner, prospective family, people driving by. What better way to announce this and then to have a huge banner out front, letting them know that you are running a summer camp, and to give them some information on that. That's another great way to bring in families who do not have children enrolled but are looking for this opportunity. Sidewalk sign, it's a great item as parents pull up to let them know that just another item to reinforce them that summer camp's coming, time to sign up. It's just, again, it's just that visual cue as they're dropping off their kids. Summer camp t-shirts. There is, this is an awesome item that your staff can wear. You can customize it, and, you know, for your kids as well. You can download the art from the marketing site, Kids Are Kids marketing site. And we'll go over that in a little bit, but this is the type of art that you would download, and then you could share with, you could have it produced by a local t-shirt company. So definitely, you definitely want to order this and have this and generate some excitement. As we talked about earlier with the table that you could set up, order a couple of these t-shirts and display them. It's a great visual. Everybody loves t-shirts. So definitely something to order. And something worth mentioning, I know most schools have heard about the new branded bus wraps. What better way to advertise your school than a moving billboard? These are examples of schools that have already had their buses wrapped, creating generate a lot of interest as they're going through traffic, to bring parents' attention, families' attention to these buses. And there's QR codes on the sides and the back, so they can go directly to your site. So we encourage, if you're thinking about doing this, and you do it sooner than later, these could be ready, you know, even before summer camp begins, and that could be another leg of your advertising for your school. KidsAreKidsMarketing.com, awesome place to get everything you need to run the campaign. As you can see here, summer camp is one of the first areas on when you show up on the marketing site. And then once you get in page 2, you can see you can have things, you can download things, items, you can have them printed. Anything that you need printed, it's super easy and a very fast turnaround. Show up on your doorstep and you're ready to go. We recommend you order everything on there and get everything moving, because this works. This marketing campaign, which it's branded, and it's got a lot of energy. It's a complete marketing kit. You know, why not take advantage of the whole thing, everything that's offered on the site. A lot of the items, downloadable items and social media items, they're available on Canva. So when you go to Canva and you go to the campaigns area, you'll see that there is social media that's available for download, and several other items as well that you can download and print and have available. It's another resource. And also something that you can customize. This is an awesome feature. The calendars, camp calendars, and you can keep families up to date on what's going on. And this is an awesome thing that you can bring visuals into it, and you can bring the summer camp icons into it. And it's just really tight, and it's visually compelling, and it's a great way to get your information out there to all the families about upcoming events, and so that they can schedule it on their schedules. And Tracy, you want to walk through this a little bit?
Absolutely. This is one of the great features of Canva that we're excited about and want to make sure everyone's really aware of this tool. And this allows you to pre-schedule all your calendar events onto your social media. And so, for example, we've already given you a full calendar of what to promote, your videos and your social media visual posts. And there's a Word document of what to say, the content that goes along with it. In Canva, to save time, you can come into Canva, and the first time you ever do this, you will come into the Kids or Kids area and hit the tab. Normally, when you come into Kids or Kids, you're going to then go to the right and hit folders to get into all the content. But for the content planner, you're going to come down here to the left-hand side and click Content Planner. The very first time you've ever done this, you'll need to connect your social media accounts. And so it walks you through it. You'll click those. And in doing that, you're going to make sure you already have the login to your Instagram or your Facebook, whatever you're going to be connecting. Make sure you're already logged in. Connect this, and then you're going to click on Facebook, for instance, and it's going to walk you through how to connect to that particular school website page, the school Facebook page, or the school Instagram page. Once that's done, you don't have to do that every time. But for the first time, you do need to know where you want these to be sent. That's why it has to be connected. You'll have other icons here where you can click up over here, schedule a social media post. So if you already have your social media ready, all you have to do is click this. You'll find a browser window to be able to select which ones you want. Right there, you'll be able to type in a little bit of description on it, pick the date and time you want that to post, and it will pre-schedule for you. You can either schedule it immediately to post, at that moment, or you can pre-schedule it out. So we're recommending you pre-schedule out all your social media posts all the way through May for your summer camp. And that will just be a great time saver and make sure you're getting a consistent message out. The other way you can schedule posts is when you're working on those posts and you're at that actual post, there's a share button. When you click share, you can download that image and have it on your desktop to do anything you want with it. But if you want to go straight to social media, instead of when you click share, it's going to have a social media link and you click it. And if you've already connected your accounts, you can immediately just tell it what day and time you want that to post and schedule it straight from that post too. So a good tip to know, in addition to summer camp, every month we're rolling out social media content for you, and want that to be at your fingertips. And so there is a folder under folders called monthly social media, and it has the holidays for the month and great information to be posting as well. So that's a great place to go and to pre-schedule for your social media. We'll be going into more details on this on the next next webinar is going to be focused on Canva, and we'll go through some details. We're going to be rolling out some videos as well. But at any time you need support on things like this, please email marketing@kidsorkids.com, and we'll coordinate a great time to get on the phone or a Zoom meeting to walk you through things as well.
Excellent. Thanks, Tracy. It's also, these materials are also available on the portal. And again, it's social media and some downloadable items that make sense that you can print out. So definitely, if you're familiar with the portal, if you go to if portal is your go-to, this is also available on the portal. Again, the operational parts, the new things that are available, which Tracy will go over there in a minute, are available on the portal as well. So just be mindful of that. And one other thing about campaigns, and as we launch campaigns, I know with the How Matters campaign, there was several schools that had some awesome kickoff parties. And I'd recommend that, we would recommend that as you get these a new campaign, that you share this and you have some kind of kickoff meeting and let everybody know, let them see what the theme is and what's available for marketing, just so that as many people within the school know what's going on. And plus the inclusivity of that, it always motivates people who need to prop these campaigns up or need to know what's going on in the school. Some new employees may not know. So it's always a good idea whenever you get a kit and you need to launch a new campaign to let as many people know what this is all about and what needs to happen and just so that they're all in the know. Just a recommendation there. Okay. And then now we'll turn it over to Ruth Ann to review the online component.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Jim and Tracy, and everyone who's been involved in putting all this information and great graphics together. What a great campaign and so thoroughly thought out. So thank you. I do apologize for my voice. We're snowed in here in Dallas, and it seems to have left me with a cold. So I apologize for having a super husky voice today. But yeah, we do want to mention here that I'm sure most of you are aware you've been in the childcare industry for quite a while, but there are, of course, seasonalities to the business. And when we have gone back and looked at all the Kids Are Kids websites together over time, we know from website traffic that people are starting to look at summer camp, right now. We're seeing February, through about April, May-ish, they are definitely researching and wanting to become have their children enrolled in a summer camp program. So we are, right at the right moment to be having this conversation. So be aware that people are becoming more and more interested. As you know, that's how they always behave. At the same time, just a preview to remember that while you're in the thick of getting all your summer camp geared up and actually running, people in June start to look for that before and after school component they're going to need for the fall. So it's just a good reminder of how early parents do start looking for information about summer camp and back to school and why we need to be so prepared so early. So thank you for showing this particular screen. So it just a reminder, Rose Marketing is really here as a support implementation company. We love to take the great content and concepts that Kids Are Kids and Woodall have put together and help you implement them. We know as owners and directors, you have lots of things that you're doing and lots of hats that you're wearing. And so if we can step in through a monthly relationship with you and help fill in the gaps for things that you have a hard time doing, we would love to do that. So what does that look like? We do have the ability to work with you to see exactly what areas you need help with. But here's some common areas that many people do work with us on a monthly basis, that when you're doing that with us, we do help you with summer camp. So if we are doing monthly website updates for you, what we would be doing this time of year is, of course, working with you to make sure your summer camp page has any information on things that you are doing in addition, to the curriculum or differently, or you want to highlight. We often recommend that we put a form on the summer camp page so that people who land on that page can go ahead and fill out a form to say that they're interested, so you can follow up with them. Same thing with homepage of your website. We know there's a sliding banner that'll mention summer camp that's linked to your summer camp page, but it often is nice to also highlight that in the first paragraph of your website. Same thing with the summer camp page that I've talked about before, is just if you need help making sure you're highlighting your field trips or anything you're doing differently, we could do that. In addition, we do know that staffing, of course, is a concern for everyone right now. And we have learned that people who come directly to your careers page of your website and fill out a form saying that they're interested, those people have a higher tendency to actually come to the interview and to go through the onboarding process. So if you have not worked with us to put that type of form on your careers page, reach out. We'd be happy to help. It's just one more little way that, maybe we can help you get some more applicants. Now, if you're part of a regional group, such as the Atlanta or Georgia Collaborative or the Houston Ad Fund, the two next things I'm going to talk to you about, social media posting and Facebook ads, some of that's already done for you through your owner's membership in those groups. But if not, or even so, I'd still love to walk you through this. So how can Rose Marketing help? With social media, we can certainly help you to implement those posts that Tracy and Jim talked about that you can go ahead and schedule now, February through about May, encouraging summer camp enrollment, but also remembering to start in June to do some back to school post. And then if you do need more leads, meaning people who would actually come to your website and tour and enroll, we do provide Google Ads services. Nothing really beats Google Ads for being in the moment when a parent is searching for childcare. Facebook ads are more for branding, brand awareness, but both of those, we do have a robust system of doing these for you to generate leads. And then we have a dashboard that shows you, here's how much you spent, here's how many leads came in, that you can then compare to your tours and your enrollments to make sure that those marketing dollars were put to good use. Also, we know that parents are going to look at Facebook and Google, and they want to know that there's good reviews about you. They want to know what's going on in your school, what your culture's like. So if your reputation out there on those two particular platforms is not what you would hope that it would be, we can certainly work with you to get some new reviews generated and also help you to respond to those reviews. If you're not aware, Google now gives people the ability to decide what level of ranking of stars that people want to see, which means if they go Google your school, there's a filter and they can say, I only want to see schools that are 4 stars and above. And if you don't have 4 stars, you're going to be left out of that particular search. And not many people are going to search for a 2.5 school. Everybody wants, a school that's got a high quality and good reviews. So those are some ideas that we can certainly visit with you about. Feel free to reach out and we can see how we can help you. So thank you for the opportunity to get to do this. And we're here if you need us.
And definitely that's what the webinars are here for, is to support the schools and make sure you have very successful enrollment and successful implementation internally. So thank y'all, both Jim and Ruth Ann, and corporate. They've done a phenomenal job of supporting the schools and helping give us the ability to bring some great creative to you. And we just really enjoy working with that. Again, any other questions we'll be able to cover toward the end. I am going to transition here into the operations guide. Super excited about this. Jennifer with Kids Are Kids International is going to be doing a full webinar on in 2 Wednesdays on the 15th. So go ahead and mark your calendar for that. Start watching for information to sign up for that webinar. And she will go do a deep dive training on this piece. It's 2 different things. Marketing is how do you communicate to your families and how to get the message out into the public. Operations is your internal piece. And this is just some great, more supportive information that'll be coming out on helping you implement it, the whole program more efficiently. You'll notice in the operation guide, it has the weeks that you'd be able to determine. And as Jim mentioned, I know depending on how many weeks your summer actually has, you'll be able to adjust those, but they have tips here in the green for each week and field trip suggestions. There's an entire section on field trips and making suggestions and tips for you for the field trips that she'll be going over with you. There's field trip information sheets. The great thing that I think is super effective for this is not only will you get the guide, but you're going to have the tools. These are going to be individual documents that you'll have. So in the guide, you'll see a visual of that document. And then you'll also get that document at whatever platform, an Excel file, a Word document, PDF, so that you can actually use these documents within your school. And she'll go over all the details with that. The camp calendars, the operations guide is going to give you some more information about how to utilize those calendars. And again, all these are available in Canva. And the enrollment, the operations guide, again, the marketing is helping drive traffic and drive inquiries to your school. But once you get that inquiry, what do you do and how do you most efficiently move that inquiry all the way to a full enrollment? And there's sign-up sheets and the enrollment form. These are going to be great. They're customizable. You'll be able to move around these items, pick which weeks you're going to be doing, what month and week they are, and customize these documents. There's also contract documents that you can customize and use. There's going to be all kinds of field trip type of information. She's going to go into a lot more detail with this of how to register, how to handle these type of things as well. You got your planning sheets for summer camp, and your summer camp. Again, here's your summer camp contract, but your planning sheets of what you're doing each week and your material sheets. This is going to be great. So you can know this is going to come out already with your curriculum of what materials you're going to need for certain crafts or activities that you're doing. You can mark them off and have the worksheets right here to be able to know what you need to order or what materials you may already have on hand. Again, an example of the contract things. She will go over all kinds of tips to make efficient transportation efficient and safe for your families. And again, it has the different documents for your field trip information sheets, field trip forms, parent signatures, and going over those type of things. So she's also going to be able to go over more information about curriculum. And there's going to, again, as you're familiar with, they're going to be the junior and the senior. This is an example of one of the junior weeks. There's your junior curriculum, Green Marble Junior Week. You're going to have activities. On this right-hand side, you'll see the activities there, your planning sheet and your material and everything divided for every single week. And the same thing for senior week. So you have a lot that's coming down. The corporate and Kids International is rolling out. And so again, mark your calendars for the 15th and look for that. But we will open this up for question and answers. I hope we answer a lot of your questions. I personally was not able to look through chat at the time, but I know the team here is able to look through that and give us any information as well, as far as chats, and ask for any questions for here. Again, we'd love some open communication. If you have a question that's just specific for your school or you need specific information, email marketing@kidsforkids.com, or feel free to fill out the end of the survey. There'll be a place for you to ask your specific question if you're not comfortable or don't have the time or for some reason don't want to address it on this open platform. We're always available for that. So Darlene or anyone else, is there anything that we did not cover that y'all want to go ahead and mention before we open this up for questions?
I think you addressed everything, Tracy and Jim and Ruth Ann.
Do we have any questions in the chat?
I was trying to answer them as they came through. I think somebody did ask about if they were going to get more postcards, but I think you went over that on the kidsforkidsmarketing.com, that they have to order those because they're specifically addressed for their school.
Correct.
And I think I did see a question about updating the website and the acknowledgement. Somebody had mentioned update the website, but then they said, but not Facebook. Yes, you will need to update your headers on Facebook. You'll need to log in and use the headers for Facebook as well.
The graphics for the websites, those image options are already loaded in your library for your website. So you can just go into there when you create a new header and select which header design. There's a variety of them. So each month you may want to change that out just so it has a little bit of a look. It'll be the same thing, but give some variety to change the header out. And then when you create that header, make sure it links straight to your summer camp page.
Someone was asking if the operations guide is available now.
It is available on the in the marketing section for the portal. It's also going to be put into the operational area under curriculum. And so it is in there. We'll be adding a couple more documents later today or tomorrow, some of those support documents. So watch for some more documents to come out on there. But yes, that is available on the portal at the moment. This week, we'll be adding it to the marketing site. And I know that's a little confusing because it's not marketing. It's specifically operational, but we want to make things as easy for you as possible. So we're also going to put that information in the marketing area on the marketing site for the summer camp, so that if you're kind of one-stop shop, if once you're there, if you want to download it from there, it's available as well. But it's definitely an operational guide and materials, not necessarily marketing.
Mhm. Jamie's asking if they can access Canva now.
Yes, every school can access Canva. If you have not gotten your account, we have activated one account per school with all the Kids Are Kids branded. Email marketing@kidsarekids.com with your information, and I'll be glad today to get you set up and help you with anything to get ready for it. We have probably 3/4 of the schools right now already on Canva utilizing it. We're pushing out monthly content, consistently giving you more tools to be and content to be using. And it's just a great tool. And I think once you get used to it, things are very quick and easy. You can share straight from Canva.
Minnie is asking about where can we get the forms from, planning sheets, etc. Minnie, are you asking about that from the operations manual?
I believe she is. That's the only forms we have here. So those forms are on the portal, still in the marketing site. Hiram's here if we have any other questions on that, but I think he's also going to be putting it in operational. So those forms are there. We're going to be adding a couple more today. The other documents are on the marketing site. If you're ever looking for something, the difference between the marketing site and Canva and the portal is big things like the sidewalk signs and the really big, 6-8 foot banners, postcards that you need to order, a 5,000 or 5,000 up because you're going to do a big mailing, or even handouts and you only want 200 of them. Those type of things that are actually printed and shipped to you are only available on the portal. Not the portal, I'm sorry, the marketing site. So like the big banner or the sidewalk signs. Now the postcards, things like that are also available on the marketing, through marketing on the portal and through Canva, but you would have to just have the file itself. So if you have your own local vendor that you're needing to print with, you're welcome to download those files, customize them and download them and print them yourself. Or if you want to actually order something and have it shipped to your school, you need to do that through the kidsarekidsmarketing.com.
The email is kidsarekidsmarketing. What is she asking?
It's just marketing@kidsarekids.com.
Yeah, marketing@kidsarekids.com. So we're going to have a webinar next month that's going to dive into Canva. So those that haven't used Canva before will get a good idea of how to do it.
Correct. And then the other thing on these is that we're recording this, and this will be back available. We'll put it online. We'll put this out on Marketing Monday. Again, watch for your emails every Monday. It has great support content. The next one for Canva, will be recording that as well. So if for any reason you don't get time to be on that webinar, it will be recorded, or we'll be going through much more detailed information on that webinar. So it would be a great idea to have the video so you can go back and review things. If you need to review a step-by-step type of information as well. On Canva, when you go to Kids Are Kids and hit folders, there is a video, a folder called Video Tutorial, and it has 2 great videos in there, and we'll be adding some more tutorials in there as the introduction to Canva, and also one on how to use Canva for your calendars, your monthly calendars, your newsletters, everything's in Canva. And so watch that video. If you have not activated your library of photos and images, that gives you a step of how to get that activated, and we'll be giving more information as well on that on the next webinar. But those are already pre-recorded and in Canva for you to watch right away.
All right, so they just need to be looking for the invite on March the 15th for Jennifer to go over the operations guide.
For February 15th.
February 15th.
It's actually just in 2 weeks, so it gives y'all plenty of time. As we're wrapping this up, you received your information initially in November, encouraging y'all to do early enrollment for and incentives for your current families, but it is really critical right now. It's time to be able to be starting to market to the external area of your geographical area. And if the most important thing right now is take the calendar portion of your marketing guide and look at that. And you'll notice February 1st, which is today, it tells you to do certain things. It has a thing about getting your email header. Oh, you need to order your banner. Do you order your banner? In 2 weeks, it tells you to start putting your banners up. So it's just a simple guide to make it easy for you to use the campaign in the most robust way that you can, and a simple step-by-step. So I just encourage you to grab that. Don't hesitate. That calendar starts in February 1st, so we recommend it. The next week is the first video recommendation to go out on your website. So have fun marketing. I think, again, I appreciate everybody here that's coming in, the family team atmosphere we have with the Kids Are Kids, the feedback we get from you. Again, the survey is going to pop up in just a moment as we close this. Please take a moment to do that. It gives you an idea of also a question that if there's other items that you would like suggested for support with operations or support with summer camp materials, give us feedback on those, because we are here to help you be very successful with this. And if there's more tools that can be effective for you, we want to hear about that. And we just love the feedback from the schools, because one great idea from a school can benefit the whole family. So I appreciate it today. Is there any other questions that we have?
Yeah, there's a couple, Tracy. One is, do you have let's see, February 15th webinar walkthrough operation guide. Do you have individual week calendars for us to edit and customize?
Yeah, those are available on Canva. Are you there, Tracy?
Yes.
Currently, there is not one scenario where all three are represented on one page. I think that's the question from Ben. Currently, it's three separate. Part of that is size wise. You know, if we put them all three on one page, I think that's the question. It would become very small and difficult to see the details on it. Tracy, is that how you see that question?
I believe so. If you want to give it, someone want to type in further, that's not answering the questions right now. We have calendars, month at a glance calendars. So, and that's how we've always done them in the past. We've had a 5-week calendar, and we have, well, summer camp, I think we've only done a 5-week calendar. The annual calendars are in 5 days a week, 5 days and 7 days. But the calendar right now, as you saw the examples in here, are from May through August. It may sound like someone's asking for a calendar 1 week at a time. Please clarify it in chat if that's what you're asking for. We have not had that request and have not done that from the past camps that I recall. But I want to clarify that's not what you're asking for, 1 week at a time calendar.
She is asking for that 1 week at a time.
Ah, I see.
Okay, I'm making a note of that, and we'll talk about that here at corporate and further about what we could do. Whoever's doing that chat, if you could fill out the survey with any further details and your contact information too, that would be great. Specifically for the 1 week count, 1 week at a glance calendar.
Tracy, one other thing, mention again where this will be available. This video, this webinar will be available for anybody coming in late.
We will be putting this on the portal, so you will have it in your videos in the portal, and I will also add it to Canva under the summer camp section, and we can add this as well under the marketing website, kidsorkidsmarketing.com. We'll upload it. This will also go out on your Marketing Monday email And so watch for your Marketing Monday email. Those links often will go back to the portal. So when you get your Marketing Monday and you're getting links, you do have to have your login to the portal to get it, but it gives you the link directly to the area to where you can either watch the video or download it. So this will be available for everyone to share. There'll be other people in your staff that may not have been on this webinar and can definitely be shared with.
People are asking about curriculum. Are they going to have a webinar on curriculum?
Yes, I believe on the 15th, she will be addressing curriculum, and mainly operations, but the operations for summer camp includes part of the curriculum. So I would look for more information from corporate on the 15th.
And they're asking when the spring break curriculum is going to be posted. Do we have any idea?
At that, from what I understand, that is finished and should be posting this week. Is that correct, Hiram? I think you're muted. I can't hear him, but from an earlier conversation I had, it is completed. And from what I understand, it will be on the portal and sent out in Yammer this week.
Okay. Lots of great questions. And someone did mention that last year in Canva, there was a document where you could do a week at a glance, and they used that for their weekly calendar. So maybe that's the answer for the other person, Megan, that was asking about that.
Using that document for a calendar. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll definitely look at that after this and get back with everyone on it.
Okay.
So if that wraps up the questions, again, your survey will pop up and please fill that out. It's just a few short little questions, but an area for you to put any type of comment, any question, any suggestion. We love to hear from you, and we'll be glad to get back with you on an individual basis as well. So thank you to everyone. What a great Kids Are Kids family. We're excited about having the best summer camp ever. We have an exceptional theme, a comprehensive marketing campaign, and an expanded operational support. So I think you're going to have even more information at your fingertips this year to make summer camp rollout even more impactful. So thank you all, and look forward to seeing you on the 15th for operations, and also on March 1st for the next Canva webinar.
And really quick, Tracy, I think somebody was asking if there's a place to swap ideas. Yammer is a great way to do that, right? People that are on Yammer.
Absolutely. Questions and ideas I've seen go on Yammer.
Yeah.
And Yammer's through support too. If you have questions on Yammer or the portal, reach out to Hiram, HIRAM at kidsorkids.com.
Okay. Thank you, guys.